Okay, so I'm gonna do a bug report for Factory here. I've noticed a lot of janky issues with just general movement and navigation. So let's start with some doorways. Uh, you know what? I think I'll pick. It isn't all doorways. It's a lot of them, for sure. You know what? It'll be quicker if I go this way. So, in general, doorways can be very, very janky. For example, I'm fully stood up right now. I'm walking full speed, and I'm getting stuck in the doorway, right? Like, if I have to aim around a door because there's an enemy there, and I have to look, he's low mass or low to the ground or whatever, just general mid looking and mid walking through the doors is very, very difficult. It's especially true of crouching. Crouching is an almost guarantee you're stuck in the door unless you're like looking straight up. That's like the only time that you're allowed through the door. Pretty much everywhere else just gets you stuck. And that makes it very difficult to try to tactically maneuver your way around a door. You got a gun, you're trying to check out, your next move or whatever, and you just can't because it doesn't let you through. So that's one problem. Another problem, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to replicate this because we're in offline play right now, and this seems to be netcode related more than anything, but when interacting with doors in online gameplay, there's a pretty good chance you're going to get stuck in the door. I've had it happen to me. I've got 20, 21 hours worth of gameplay, and I have literally been stuck indoors. Like, my character, it becomes a part of the actual door itself. This is only ever after interacting with them. I'll open a door or I will close a door, and I will walk away from the door. I could be like back here, after opening that door, and suddenly I will be teleported back, and I will literally become, a part of the door. I am essentially a door now, and unfortunately, when that happens, you can't. There's no interaction option for the door, so you can't open it to like break yourself out. You can't shoot it to break yourself out. There's nothing you can do. You're fully stuck there, and you're guaranteed to lose your stuff. I have had it happen once where I managed to look around and find a spot that allowed me to interact with the door and get out, but all other four times that happened, I wasn't able to do that, and I had to abandon my game and/or get shot and killed because I got stuck in a door. So that's doorway bugs. There is a bug. So this area right here, like, see, I'm kind of getting stuck on the rocks here, and I mean that's less than a foot high, and I get stuck in it. It's the same thing over here. I could be full tilt sprinting, and I'm stuck on nothing. And here as well, you gotta kind of like sprint and jump your way around, which kind of frustrating. I understand the need for a tactical game and maybe have some things trip you up, but in general, it doesn't seem like the goal of the game is to put things in your way to trip you up. It's just supposed to be a difficult shooter. So, I mean, this kind of stuff is, like, if it's going to be an obstacle, make it an obstacle. Don't make it something that looks like, any normal person would be able to step over it, but in reality, we get stuck on it, full tilt sprint. Like, this barrel, I can walk right over this barrel, That's, you know, I actually get stuck in the back there, but, you know, in general, obstacles should be, you know, surmountable. I shouldn't be getting stuck. You know, like I can walk on top of this box. Some areas I can't, but, you know, and that box is higher than these rocks. Well, about the same, actually, except for like right here. But anyway, that, you know, that's just kind of a frustrating sort of deal. Same thing with this right here. I should be able to walk behind this, right? It definitely looks like I can. My character is definitely not fat. I'm not, you know, playing as Peter Griffin does, you know, war, but, you know, I'm just stuck here, and I can't get out of here. The only way to get over this is to run and jump, and then you get over it. You know, just general usability thing, because this is actually tactically really good, right? Like, you could use this, you could come behind here, you could sneak your way around, right, and sneak your way over there, you know, to get behind the concrete pipes quicker, right? You can make your way over here just to make your way to the shack. You know, tactically that's kind of good. You know, I should be able to move my way around that, or, you know, use this to peek, you know, over there, up there or something. You know, make sure no one's sneaking around over there. You know, I should be able to use that as cover. It'd be nice if I could. So either move that closer to the wall, take the barrels out, make it passable, or make it impassable. But as it stands, it just gets frustrating in the heat of battle when you're like, oh, look, a spot I can sneak behind, and you get stuck. Same for here. You know, if you're running from a scab and you're not really paying attention, you know, or whatever, and you just get stuck on a concrete barrier. Even for that half a second, you know, sometimes you get lucky and you get over it, but even for that little bit of time, that's enough to get you killed in this game. And it can be very, very frustrating. The last bug that I found, also, please implement vaulting while I'm on the subject of it. I would love to be able to vault over fences. Like, I'm a fully trained soldier, man. I should be able to make my way over some bollards. I've seen fat kids do it. Okay, so the last bug is up here. And let's see, I gotta get this way. Okay, so this little ramp here, right here, you know, so you sneak your way along all the way, you know, you're being super ninja, you know, as hell, and you make your way to this lovely little locker door, and you want to make your way in here, and, oh, I'm stuck on nothing. I cannot make my way in here, and, you know, I'm walking, I'm crouching, you know, I'm even walking half speed, and I'm still stuck. You know, oh, well, actually, that worked that time. But the thing is, you shouldn't have to walk fast to get here, because this is a highly tactical area, right? I mean, you've got people hanging out on the stairs right here, you know, always corner camping the stairs. And, you know, I should be able to sneak my way in here without alerting anyone that I'm there. You know, I can perfectly sneak up this nice and quiet. I'm actually stuck again. Hold on. There we go. I can sneak my way up that nice and quiet. You know, no way in hell someone's going to hear me coming. And then I get stuck, and I lose my advantage. Because, you know, someone could be right there, and as soon as they hear me step on that, they're like, oh shit. And then they see a gun poking around the corner, and you get blammoed in the face. So yeah, that's basically it. General doorway navigation is super janky. Sometimes interacting with doors in online mode will get you stuck in them, which really sucks. And, you know, just a few movement issues, we'll call them. They're not game-breaking, of course. I know you guys have better things to do, but they are incredibly frustrating. And I'm absolutely positive there are other bugs like this in other places. Factory's pretty much the only map I've really taken the time to kind of hunt stuff down with. If I find other stuff, I will upload another video. So if someone could take a look at this, that would be much appreciated.